The Independent National Electoral Commission has announced that a petition seeking the recall of the senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District has been rejected. INEC stated that the petition did not meet the requirements of Section 69, subsection A of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. A detailed statement is expected shortly. Section 69, subsection A of the Nigerian Constitution details the requirements needed for the legal recall of a senatorial member. We'll bring you updates on this story as it unfolds.
The battle for political survival is far from over. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan just dodged a recall attempt. But was it a genuine win or a temporary relief? INEC says the petition fell short, but behind the numbers lies a deeper political war. Is this about democracy or is it another power play by political heavyweights? Stay with us as we unpack the drama, the stakes, and what's next to unfold. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Politics. Today we're diving into the latest political drama surrounding Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, the embattled senator representing Kogi Central. In a significant development, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has declared that the petition to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has failed to meet the constitutional requirement. According to INEC, the petitions were unable to gather the necessary signatures from more than one half of the registered voters in the Kogi Central Senatorial District, falling short by 29,146 signatories. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria requires that at least 237,278 voters must support a recall petition for it to proceed. However, only 208,132 signatures were verified by INEC, representing 43.86% of the total registered voters in the district. INEC assured the public that the entire process was conducted fairly and transparently, adhering strictly to the regulations and guidelines for Recall 2024. After a thorough review, it was determined that the petition failed to meet the constitutional threshold and no further action will be taken. But here's where it gets interesting. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan can breathe a sigh of relief, at least for now. This failed recall attempt comes amid a series of political battles she has been facing, including her recent suspension from the Senate and her ongoing feud with Senate President Godswill Akpabio. It's worth noting that Senator Abo and Natasha are not the only ones accusing Akpabio. Several other political figures have raised their voices, accusing the Senate President of intimidation, manipulation, and using his influence to silence opposition. While Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan supporters celebrate this outcome as a victory against political persecution, her opponents are likely to view it as just a setback. After all, the failed recall process doesn't erase the tensions brewing within the Senate or the political maneuverings aimed at her downfall. Senator Elisha Abo, he has openly voiced his support for Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. According to him, the law is clear. A successful recall requires the signatures of more than half of the registered voters in the senator's constituency. Now, this statement from Senator Abo highlights a broader concern that many Nigerians have been raising about the influence of political individuals over political processes. It also raises questions about whether Natasha's troubles are truly about legislative misconduct or if they are politically motivated. Well, honestly, I think this failed recall attempt reveals a lot more than it seems. It's not just about the numbers falling short. It's about the political climate surrounding it. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's battle seems to be part of a larger struggle against powerful political figures who are determined to silence their opposition. Senator Abo's words about standing firm against dictatorship resonate deeply, especially in a country where political persecution is a real threat. If Natasha is truly fighting for her rights and the rights of her people, then backing down now would be a mistake. Instead, she should continue to press her case with courage and integrity. But at the same time, her opponents are unlikely to give up. This recall petition may have failed, but what's next? Will her critics come back stronger with more signatures, Or is this just the beginning of a long legal and political battle? The big question is this failed recall